Oh, hi. What's up? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Hi everyone. I have to watch the Stadia conference for work, for a feature that we're working on for Inside Gaming. It's only 18 minutes, but I thought that I would just stream it anyway, because if I have to do it anyway, then why not? I don't know if this is going to be even a little bit interesting, but I feel like, I don't know, it seems like a thing that's better enjoyed with other people so as to not be too boring. Let me know if you guys need me to fix the audio on this as soon as I hit play too. So let's do it. This is the Stadia Connect from earlier this morning. I was streaming while it was live, so I wasn't able to watch it live, so I'm just watching it right now. Let's do it. Starts off silent, I guess. Is it free games? Hang on. Why did you make that fast? Is it because they're all games we haven't heard of? Why was that quick? Okay. He did say free games. That's good news. Cool, I guess.
Hi, I'm Megan, and I lead Stadia's user experience research team. Welcome to today's Stadia Connect. You just saw
She hasn't blinked yet.
Incredible games you can start playing right now with
Thank
Stadia
you.
Pro. Today, we'll show you even more games coming to Stadia and give you a close look at some new games arriving later this year from Stadia Games and Entertainment. But
Okay.
let's start with those Stadia Pro games you just saw. You can play all of them today for free with your Stadia
Grid.
Pro subscription.
I love Little
without
Nightmares.
having to buy expensive
I actually
hardware.
was okay with
We're
Guilt. I
adding
did do
new
a stream of
games
that
to
when Stadia
Pro
came out.
every month. And players who have claimed games with Pro since launch
I mean, okay.
have scored.
Look, to be fair, all right, here's the thing, and I've said this about Stadia before. Stadia works really well for me, so I guess like I'm close enough to the servers or whatever that I had like a couple of issues with Destiny, but for the most part, Stadia works for me super well. I know that is not a universal thing at all, and for most people it doesn't work, but for me it functions. I don't think functional for one person is quite enough for me to like give this a pass. So they could tell me how many games they're going to have on this platform, but unless this conference has like, here's how we're fixing this service to make it more functional for more people, not just me, or basically changes to their subscription and pricing models, because I feel like those are absurd. I have canceled my subscription. I'm very on board with the fact that cloud gaming is the future. This is the direction we're heading in. And as a result of that, the tech excites me. As a person who cares about the video game industry a whole lot, enough to move countries and make my whole life out of it, I'm invested in it, in that I'm consistently interested. But you can't actually give me video games and use that to think that I will jump to Stadia at this point when I have a PC and I have two consoles. So I just want to note that to everyone, is like, as much as I like Little Nightmares a whole lot as a game, I've already finished it. I thought Guilt was cool and it's an exclusive, but it's absolutely not enough. Grid is a solid game to have in the lineup. Obviously, Elder Scrolls is great. SteamWorld Dig 2 is really good. Destiny 2 is super hot. Like, it's not like they don't have good games here, but that's not going to be enough to get me into your service, right? So yeah, I just kind of wanted to get that out of the way here. Is like, even if I say anything positive about these video games, it ain't gonna be enough unless they fix the entire service. So okay, let's just keep going.
More than 24 free games. If you haven't signed up yet, you can try Stadia Pro for free by heading to stadia.com to start playing all of these games instantly, today. We say instantly a lot here at Stadia. Making your games quicker and easier to play is behind everything we do. Now, your games are getting even more instant with Click to Play.
Oh, that's Ian.
Let's go, baby.
Here's how it works. You're a Stadia Pro subscriber, you're watching your favorite
Just
YouTube
Matt.
creator play PUBG, and you feel like starting
Yeah,
your
friends.
own game with some friends. Just click the link they've shared in the description, and
That's
you're
what I
playing
thought they
PUBG
wanted.
instantly.
I really
on
always felt
Stadia.
like that was the goal, is like how to get
It's
people
that
straight from
easy.
YouTube to playing
You
video
click,
games.
You play. No waiting, no game download or
I'm
update. The game
honestly
just
surprised
starts
it
in
didn't launch
seconds.
with that.
It
That's
works
all
with
they care
any
about.
game you claim with Pro or buy on the store.
They can make so much money off of
You
that.
can use Click to Play links on any Stadia supported device. It really is that easy. You click, you play.
And also, for me,
Now
that probably
let's
does
talk
work.
Games.
It
You
probably
already
literally
know
does
that
work.
We'll be playing some awesome
For
games
most
on
people, it
Stadia
won't.
soon, like Marvel's Avengers, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and Cyberpunk 2077.
Oh
You
yeah,
can
we already
play
knew that.
Cyberpunk the second it launches on Stadia. If you want to play your games on your TV, Stadia Premier Edition makes that possible with the included Stadia controller and Chromecast Ultra. And it's now just $99.99.
How much was it originally?
Now I'm excited to share some of the new
'Cause that's
games
always been a
from
thing.
devs big and small that you can buy and play soon on Stadia. A lot of the games you'll be playing this year come from our friends at 2K. In addition to Mafia 2 and 3 Remastered and Borderlands 3, you'll be able to play incredible sports games with your friends, like PGA Tour 2K21, WWE
I can already
Battlegrounds,
play all of these
and
games.
NBA 2K21 this year.
On other platforms, though.
We built Stadia to make playing games with friends easier than it's ever been. Grab a partner and a couple of controllers, or meet your friends online. It's time for some truly explosive multiplayer in Super Bomberman R Online.
I laughed at that comment, Dave Whiffen. He said Google testing out their AI with this announcer. Hey, presenting is hard. Nobody ever likes you. She's doing great. I'm in support of her. This is strange. I thought that link click thing, click play, was the thing that they would do from the start because Google can make so much money off of getting people straight from YouTube into Stadia. That is such a good business move for them. Like, I'm really not surprised that that's an announcement. But this kind of conference, unless you're announcing the exclusives that you hired Jade Raymond to work on, this conference feels like it's made up. Like, it almost feels like a parody so far.
Take advantage of crowd play. Seamlessly play with your favorite streamer. Join the streamer's game by accessing the link on the screen.
That's pretty cool.
Suit up your character. Pick out an outfit of your choice and head into battle with style. You can even customize your bomb.
Customize your bomb?
Each style comes with their own unique blast. There are blasts.
Just take a question from chat.
And even
How are you finding the motivation for keeping productive since lockdown, Glitchy Rich? I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I am making more content than I've ever made before on my personal time. Because I think that staying extremely productive is the only thing that's keeping me from, like, realizing that I'm alone in an
And
apartment.
now for a very different
Back to
take
this woman.
on multiplayer.
Hello. Again, I already have it, though. I guess, like, the fact that it's... Okay, look, if I was still subscribed to Stadia, which I am not, if I had the option to, I probably would play this game on Stadia, because it means I don't have to download anything, right? So this is my whole point this whole time. I'm just going to be like, that's fine, but why should I continue to be subscribed to this expensive platform that just makes me also pay for games on top of it? I just don't... But, like, yeah, given the choice of anything, rather than having to download it, I would play it on Stadia, because, again, for me, it works. But that's not enough. Why should I stay subscribed? Why should I buy it again? It doesn't make sense. I don't want to buy it again, Leah. I don't want to do it. They would have to really change things in this conference to make me do it. I don't think Stadia is going to go away, or maybe xCloud will beat it out, and then it will. But for now, I feel like it's not going anywhere. It's just like this approach to this conference isn't going to work. And I'm like one of the few people who doesn't like blindly, aggressively hate Stadia and want it to fail, right? Like, I'm interested in the tech. I'm interested in streaming. If I'm like, bruh, what's the point of this? You're screwed. Strongly agree. It should have been like Game Pass on Netflix. 100% agree.
The Elder Scrolls
It was
Online
able to
came out
download.
last month on Stadia,
Yeah, Andrew.
free as part of Stadia Pro. It's only free to claim until July 16th, so add it to your
That
collection today,
sucks.
and you can keep playing as long as you keep your Stadia Pro subscription. After the 16th, The Elder Scrolls Online will still be available to buy in the Stadia store.
Is her
If
voice
you've been
out of sync with her
questioning
mouth?
across Tamriel for years, good news. The Elder Scrolls Online on Stadia supports cross-play
Something
and
looks
cross-progression
wrong.
with PC and Mac. That means you can take your experience, items, and friends with you, wherever you take Stadia. Ready to play right now? You can click to play with the link in the description.
I could do that for you guys. I could
Next
show you
up,
it.
more
But
adventures from
no, I don't
gaming's
want
most
to. I
serious
don't have to pay for the
action hero.
service again. I don't want to have to pay for it. Oh man. But I wouldn't mind. I guess if it's free, maybe I don't know how the pricing is gonna work where that's concerned. Like, is there stuff that I can do because I have a Stadia account? Like, usually if I go to Stadia.com when I still have the account, I could literally just go Stadia.com, play, and then the game launches, whatever game I want. I probably can't do that now. And it, like, genuinely was like, damn, that shit works. That actually looked pretty good. I've not seen that trailer before. I'll play it elsewhere. Sleeper hits of the last decade. Hello, neighbor. Yeah. Man, we played that for Funhouse and we were not good at it. I think it's hide and seek that we played. Or maybe it wasn't. Again, I already own this on Steam, and the download is pretty small, so... Was it a sleeper hit? I feel like saying sleeper basically just means nobody knew what it was.
Original, absolutely weird, and just as much fun. Sing your way through one hand clapping.
What did she just say? Oh. Cute. It's cute. Joshua said, I think the audience that makes the most sense for them to target is mobile gamers. They are people that have demonstrated an interest in gaming but may not be interested in buying additional hardware. I don't think Google ever thinks that small. Well, I guess the install base for mobiles is huge, actually, so maybe that was a really stupid thing for me to say, but they definitely want to target people who watch YouTube. And the thing that I've spoken about before, my biggest concern with Stadia is that they will start putting ads in-game. Like, maybe you watch an ad to get to a cutscene, and then I worry that once Google does that, because that's how they make their money, they're going to want to do that in this game. Then other people start doing it. I'm really worried about what's going to happen to VR. I really feel like that will happen, and that's, like, them being a part of this landscape. That's my biggest concern with it. But, no, I think they want PC users for sure, because they want the YouTube integration, but... I actually don't know the most recent stats on YouTube.
Of humanity destroy themselves.
I think I played this.
The signal is still out there.
I have. It was actually pretty fun.
Lies the key to our salvation.
Yeah, I don't know what the watch rate for people watching YouTube on mobile versus on PC
We journey from the ruins of our old world and into what lies beyond.
Yeah, I agree, John. That's what this conference shouldn't be video games.
I've seen, even I do not believe them.
Where I am taking these two, there's no coming back.
You think you're dreaming?
I forgot what this game's called. It starts with an I.
This is real.
It's a sort of a co-op squad-based shooter. Pretty story-focused though, in a cool way. I had fun playing it. I played it with Andy Cortez and Andrea Renee. It's not like it's like gonna be game of the year type, but
Do what you were sent here for.
I had fun.
Go beyond the
Fun co-op
frontier.
game.
It's the end of the goddamn world out there.
I didn't see anywhere near as much story content when I played it as this would make you think though. Like nowhere near as much. Who are y'all kidding?
And what will be left? Beyond here, there's only death.
I'm finding that signal.
They make this look so much more dramatic than the game feels, for sure. Outriders, that's it. I said started with an I. Yeah, Outriders.
Some games are so challenging and precise that even when you fail, you can't wait to come back for more. We're proud to announce the first Stadia game coming from the legendary developers at From Software. Test your skills with the 2019 Game of the Year, Sekiro: Shadows Die Twice.
If I've been saying it wrong this whole time, I say Sekiro. Do I say that word wrong? Again, I already have it, so... Also, it's like nuts being like, it's already Game of the Year last year. But you could play it, well, yeah, that's now. You might have already played, but what if you... Stadia? No, it doesn't work that way. She says it right? You tell me she says it right? I say it right? Which one of us says it right? I don't know. Yes. Tell me I say it right. PUBG has also been out for a while. It's just frustrating. It's frustrating to watch because I'm like, you can't just give me a conference full of games I've already played. You have to give me a reason to play them on your service, especially when they're all old. Hitman 2 was really good though.
Those are just some of the games you'll be playing on Stadia in 2020 and beyond. Now here's my teammate
playing them on
Colette
other places
to tell
last
you
year.
more.
Hi, I'm Khalid from Stadia Games and Entertainment.
Hi.
Our team creates and publishes games for Stadia in
Yeah,
partnership
John, it
with
does
some
feel
of
like
the
E3
most
2019.
talented studios around
Actually,
the
like
world.
2017.
We're excited to announce just a few of the studios we are working with. Harmonix, the masters of music, delivering rhythm and passion to everything.
So what's
they do.
their like their new DJ game?
Uppercut Games,
Probably whatever it is.
specializing in environmental storytelling and boundless creativity. And Supermassive Games,
I do love
the
Supermassive.
masters of horror gaming, bringing 10 years of award-winning expertise to
I don't know if I
Stadia.
call them that, but I do love
Later
Supermassive.
this year, we'll be sharing more about what these talented studios are working on. But today, we're thrilled to give you a look at two of the games coming this year from Stadia Games and Entertainment. Let's start with a new creation from the shooter specialists at Splash Damage.
This-
We're proud to introduce Outcasters.
Oh wait, no. I was gonna say this makes it sound like an exclusive, but I think I've heard about Costas before. Are you telling me these are exclusive games? Is that what that spiel was? Have you commissioned studios to make exclusives? It is. Interesting. Alright. They have Supermassive making an exclusive then? This, I wonder who it is targeted towards. Is it targeted to younger audiences? That's probably most of like YouTube gaming's consumption, right? So if yes, then that makes sense. You know, it doesn't have to be for me. But what kind of 10-year-old can afford a Stadia subscription? No, I'm back to being angry.
We'll be showing
I'll
you
probably
much
play it,
more
but-
about Outcasters this
Oh,
fall.
no, I won't. I
But
was gonna
now,
say, we do
let's
it at
take a
Funhouse,
look at
but
the return of a
I can't convince
revolutionary
3
tower
people or
defense
4 people to
series
get
from
Stadia
our
for
friends
that.
at Robot Entertainment. Get ready to play Orcs Must Die 3.
Huh. Stadia exclusive for a limited time, is what it says. It's not like a big get, but it's an IP people know and care about ish. James Allen, I think that's fair. He said, not a fan of Supermassive, I like my games to have gameplay. So do I, but I'm also okay with them not. I love Until Dawn because I played that game with my mom and a little bit with my sister who could like handle that kind of gameplay. So it's fair to not like their games, but also I don't think restricting them to like not having enough gameplay is quite a fair criticism across the board. Obviously, personal preference is fine, but there are totally benefits to playing games that are like interactive films in the way that Supermassive's games are. I had one of the best experiences of my life was playing Until Dawn with my mom because she didn't like have to just like watch the gameplay parts. it was very much about the two of us like communicating and making decisions in real time, and I loved just getting to do that. I appreciate them for that experience alone, even. So, like, I would play this too, right? Like, this is like, my brain works in a way that I'm like, Funhouse, we'll play that and we'll have fun. Oh, it's now for free, but it said with a pro subscription. That's not how free works, Stadia. But if it's a timed exclusive, I'm just gonna wait.
You can play Orcs Must Die 3 for free right now.
With the Stadia
All you need is Stadia Pro.
subscription.
It's that
It's not free then.
Just click
It's not free then.
and play. Stadia Pro is just
Son of a
one
bitch.
way to get games. All of the games available
how
on
free
Stadia,
works.
including the ones you saw today, can also be purchased individually through the Stadia store. We can't wait to see how you're using Click to Play to enjoy all the games on Stadia. Share your stories with us, and you could be featured in an
pretty much
upcoming
it, huh?
Stadia Connect. Thanks for watching. You just learned about a new way to get to your games with Click to Play. You saw more games to play on Stadia, and you got your very first glimpse of what's coming from Stadia Games and Entertainment. We're just getting started. There's a lot
Hope
more
so.
coming soon. See you on Stadia.
Yep. I feel like I expected sort of an E3 press conference based on the timing of this. You know, this aired today, like I said. Again, I'm a human who doesn't actively want Stadia to fail. I would like them to realize that their pricing model is absurd and is not going to work, and them to change that. But cloud-based gaming, I think, is the future. Someone's gotta be doing it. That's a terrible way to do it. You showed me a bunch of games that were advertised on other platforms years ago. You know? Literally years ago. And while it is cool that if I wanted to, I could go to Stadia.com and I could click play on something if I pay for that subscription. I have Sekiro already. And I've already played Guilt. I've finished Little Nightmares. PUBG, you know, I played that years ago. I just feel like they should have spoken about changes to the tech or an update to that pricing model. That's the stuff people care about. Or the fact that Stadia doesn't work for most people and it's like a limited luxury that some of us have, I guess, here in LA. Probably some people in San Francisco who are near enough to data centers. I just don't get it. I don't get it. Yeah. I don't know who that conference would work for at all, except maybe people who don't really play video games, but you know, not, I always try to leave things on a positive note. I have a friend on that team and he's great. Wonderful guy. Is that going to be my positive note? I don't know. Just, hey, not even really a conference, just a bunch of old video games. Bumpers, that's not the issue. They said, can't really sell a gaming platform without good exclusives. I actually don't agree, because you can sell Stadia on the fact that, again, for a limited number of people, I know this isn't for everyone, it works for me. You can sell me on Stadia on the fact that I can just click play and play something immediately and not have to wait for anything to download. And the convenience of being able to do that anywhere really is awesome. Like, I can jump to do it on my TV, on my laptop, or I can do it on my PC here or whatever else. Just Stadia.com, press play. That is enough to sell me on something. It is cool. You don't need good exclusives if you already have that. But based on the current pricing model, it's not worth that. Like, I am more willing to wait an hour for a game to download than I am to pay for that game plus a subscription service. And sometimes games are more expensive on Stadia. It's like they could get away with it for the people it works for, which again, I know is not all of us, without needing exclusives, as long as they had a way bigger library, games were day and date, and the model was more like, as someone in the chat said before, like a Netflix or a Game Pass. It's because the service is so convenient in that way. So yeah, I'm not I'm not demanding exclusives at this point. Right now it's just like kind of not functional and costs a lot of money. So Yeah. I mean, I know you buy the games you want to play, but a lot of them I already own. Ah. Yeah, that's not a good conference. Not a good conference. But yeah, we'll talk about it on Inside Gaming later this week. I'm gonna end the stream, but I actually am gonna come back after I do a little bit more work and stream Deadly Premonition 2 tonight. So I'll probably be back in, I don't know, pretty soon actually. So I'll start doing that again. Very shortly, you guys. Thank you for joining me. I wasn't going to stream this, but then I was like, hey, if I have to watch it, I'd prefer to watch it with other people than to watch it by myself, because it's probably not going to be fun. And bad news, everyone. Looks like I was right. Oh, man. Alrighty, you guys. I will see you all very soon if you want to join my Deadly Premonition 2 stream. Bye.